with each other in general?
I think it just depends on how in touch you are with like yourself, you know, like we're all humans having excuse me, can you just like hear me out for a second?
I'm listening very closely.
We're listening.
So we're all humans having human experiences, and some people just aren't comfortable with themselves and are older and jealous and shit like that, like to the right of me. So and I just feel like it's unnecessary. Like it's really unnecessary and it's disrespectful. And there's a difference between being honest and disrespectful.
But the question was,
Because-
you kind of deflected. The question is, do you think women are honest with each other in general? You gave reasons for why they might not be necessarily.
I'm very honest with everybody.
Well, I didn't ask if you are. I asked, do you think women in general are honest with each other?
No, because I think a lot of women are insecure because of this right here.
What's this?
What do you mean by this right here?
We're all like criticizing each other for what?
Do
We're
you
all
think-
humans having human experiences. What are we doing right now?
Fair enough, but wouldn't it be fair to say that women are rarely criticized on the internet, like publicly? I think that's a big reason why this platform
they
is so.
definitely are. I'm on TikTok. I get criticized like all the time for my lips, but I also get so much love for like who I am. So
Yeah.
like I just don't think that it's nice to like put people against each other like this and like to criticize each other. It's not nice.
But doesn't growth come from criticism?
Not really.
Constructive.
Really?
How do you improve that?
Not criticism. It comes from like experiencing and learning and like reflecting, not necessarily on what someone else says, but has to say, but like from what you take from it. No?
But reflection is typically a response to some type
But
of
it's
adversity.
self-reflection on after what has happened. Right?
Are you realistically going to self-reflect though if people aren't telling you the truth about your inadequacies?
What?
Exactly. Are you going to actually sit there and self-reflect if no one gives you something to reflect on? If you tell someone
Yes,
they're perfect and they
but-
can't change or whatever, are they going to feel the need to go look at themselves in the mirror and say, yo, can I fix something?
Nope. Gotta be honest.
Yeah, I know. It's a
What
crazy
does it
concept.
have to do with like what I'm saying though?
It has everything to do with what you're saying.
Like
So-
because if someone's saying that, we're not all sitting around in a group and like whatever. I'm kind of just done with this because it's kind of just I don't like taking a part of like just putting people down for no freaking reason at all.
You know, I
Put
feel
people
like sometimes it's not about putting people down. It's just like we said before. It's just like a place of growth. You know what I mean? So like, I feel like with men, it's a little bit different. Like we can tell each other straight up. Like my boys would tell me, "Hey, dude, like you're getting fat, or you're being a dick," or they'll just say it straight up. But like,
Yeah.
whether it's behavioral, physical, financial, work related, and you know, it's things, but it's always from like a good place because you're only going to go up when you hear these kind of comments. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So you're only going to get better. You're only going to grow and self-reflect. If you ladies just tell each other you're good, you're the best, you're a 10, you're always going to be capped at how far you can move up in life, and you're just always going to be the same.
But
Yeah.
your body isn't everything.
That's true. It's not, but at the same
And
time,
how the freak do my lips look like somebody's pussy? That's
She's still
the
stuck
fuck?
on
Still stuck on that. That's
I
why.
am upset about it. So like I don't think
Okay.
I thought that was very rude.
Here's the point of self-reflection as well. Letting go.
No.
When you
That's
let
not
go-
self-reflection. I like the way my lips look.
Mhm.
First of all.
well, end of the day, that's all that matters.
Yeah,
If
exactly.
you're happy with
Right.
yourself,
And
fuck
I
what
just-
everyone else
but
thinks.
I don't think that somebody needs to be disrespectful and say how they feel about what I do with my body. You know, like what I like to see when I look in the mirror.
All right, I understand your point, but see, here's the problem. You let something that happened earlier, right, affect your emotional
No.
state, which directly influenced your answer to the
How
question.
many people are watching
I
this?
simply asked you.
How many people are watching this?
We got probably around 20,000 or so between YouTube and
Right.
Rumble.
Hell yeah.
20 to 30,000. So what I'm saying is that you let, right, her comment earlier bother you to the point where when I asked you an objective question, you couldn't answer it. You deflected it. You made an emotional response. And that is my point, is that we live in a world nowadays where it's the feels before the reals. No one can criticize women.
But it's
right?
not real. That's
What's not real? What's not real?
Her opinion is not.
But that's not what I asked you.
factual.
That is not what I asked you.
What did you ask me then?
So you don't even remember the question. That's the problem. You're so enraged from what she said earlier that you can't even objectively answer the question.
I'm enraged by this entire thing because I just think it's disrespectful and fucked up, honestly.
So you're letting your emotions clout your answers and your judgment.
I'm not. I'm just looking at it from like a complete like out of body, like we are completely beyond our bodies.
I think we're still here in our bodies right now. We're still here right now.
I don't know. I think I'm still in Australia.
Yeah. Here's the thing. The reason why this podcast is so popular is because one of the few platforms where we actually tell women how things are and we criticize them. Because here's the thing. Women can't be criticized in today's day and age, right? If you criticize a woman, it's considered fucked up, misogynistic, dickhead, whatever it may be. But men, on the other hand, are criticized all the time.
Yeah.
You know, because men must face reality and must improve to get what they want. Women, though, don't. Y'all can just live in a delusional world, wear your makeup, be pretty, be inadequate, and somebody will simp for you and make you feel better. Men don't get that privilege. So when you criticize a girl, it's like, oh my God, my feelings, etc. I just asked you a general question. I asked you, do women lie to each other in general? And you couldn't even answer the question. You deflected it and like, well, I don't know, and blah, blah, blah.
Me out, but you're not hearing
You're not answering the question. You're going into a whole other tangent that doesn't have to answer the question.
Trust me,
because you're so triggered right now.
I'm not triggered. I'm not
You're
triggered.
extremely triggered.
No. I just don't like. Whatever. It's fine. It's cool.
You're giving emotional responses.
No, I'm not. I'm letting it go because like it's
Yeah,
just
just
not
let it go.
worth it.
Let it go. Trust me, it's better that way.
That's what I'm doing.
Thank you.
Gotcha.
All right, moving on smartly. God damn.
All right. Do you think women are honest with each other in general?
Fresh.
No, I think a lot of women are jealous bitches and really don't give a fuck. But I do know a lot of women who will tell you if you look like shit or there's something, you know, you do your hair or you're fucking up in life. Like I do know a lot of girls that will tell you.
Okay.
And I'm like that. So.
Okay. But would you say you guys are the minority then?
I know I'm not the minority. I put myself in a different category from a lot of people. But yeah, there are a lot of bitches that will do that.
Wouldn't that by definition make you the minority because you're putting yourself in another category that isn't common?
Yeah.
That is the minority.
That's what I said. Yes. That's what I said.
Well, she means the minor minority.
I said yes,
The
that's
minor
what I
minority.
said.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Because I said before, you're like, no. And I was like, okay. All right. What about you? Do you think women are honest with each other in general?
I think it depends. Sometimes you want to be honest with each other, but you could be afraid of how, not afraid, but like you think about it twice because of what the other person might think. And, you know, so a lot of the times we just keep it to ourselves. For example, I'm really good friends with her. So if I feel or think anything where I think she looks wrong or she's doing something that's not right, I tell her because I know her and I know how she's going to take it. But there's other people that don't know how to take constructive criticism. So.
Okay. Yeah. What about you?
I would say for the most part, no. I think women are more emotional, you know, people.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, we don't want to hurt each other's feelings.
Yeah.
And if I'm like, oh girl, I look bad, like you're not gonna really hear another girl like, yeah, girl, you look bad. You know what I mean? Like I don't really see that being the case for the most part. And I also think it depends on the relationship of the women.
Yeah.
So if you guys are like really friends like that, like I'm not gonna, you know, if my friend isn't looking right or, you know, she's wearing an outfit, I'm like, all right, you need to wear something else. You know what I mean? So I think it just also depends on the relationship of the women itself.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. What about you?
Yeah, I would say women are not honest to each other because like we're just scared of like, you know, just hurting that person's feeling and just being honest and just like vocalizing like the things that needs to be said to like, you know, I just don't want to hurt their feelings basically.
Okay.
So we're just not honest.
We're emotional.
Do you think men and women,
We're
do you think women are honest to each other with each other in general?
Well, from my personal experience,
Yeah.
what I've experienced around women,